agenda here from at WeLightBeams and at figure.8.energy on Instagram. And today I was thinking a lot about the holidays and how some of the conversations I've been having highlight the insecurities that folks have around their families, because when we're born into families, there's like an obligated way that you must show up, and sometimes when you're just being your authentic self, it can rub people the wrong way, right? And there's this residual energy that lingers, and grudges can be held, and all of this, and it's not just with like families. I was talking to somebody else who was expressing that they really want something to be resolved between them and someone else, but they can't resolve it because they can't get the person to sit down with them, and that's the only way that they're going to be able to resolve this. And I just want to let y'all know that it's actually possible to resolve things without having the other people in the same room as you having a dialogue. You don't actually ever have to have a conversation if you approach it from an energy standpoint. You know, there is a way to release the suffering on all ends by releasing it. You know, processing what it is inside of you that is holding on to the situation. And, you know, that may seem really one-sided. It's like, well, why do I have to do all the work? Why do I have to forgive them? It's like, well, in forgiving them, you are providing yourself with grace, because you're coming from a place of compassion, one. So you're understanding why people feel the way they do, or maybe act the way they do. You are not condoning it. You're not saying that this is absolutely okay, but you're choosing to, you know, not... Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to do that. You're choosing to not allow it to affect you and to affect the relationship going forward if these are people that you're interacting with, like such as the people around like holiday times. And you do that, yeah, by coming from compassion and like forgiving the other beings. And when I was saying like it seems one-sided and like it doesn't work, my sister actually shared a meme that I've been thinking about for a little bit, because it's true, and I was trying to figure out like, well, how do I feel about this, you know? Like, is there any healing that needs to be had with this? And the meme was, we don't apologize in my family, we just start talking again. And that's not overlooking that the fact there's an issue. It's literally just choosing not to let that energy be held over you anymore. Choosing to release it and to move forward. Because guess what? We are all different. You know, we're carrying different burdens, we're processing different things, we're living different lives, we have different things that weigh heavy on us. If we just release it, release any of the tensions that tend to want to come up and flare up and be combative and all this, and we can really just embrace each other and, you know, love one another. Here, this is a good topic right here. So forgiving people and retaining boundaries is also a thing as well, right? I can forgive someone for afar for the things that they have done.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Yeah, but that was not very nice.
I'm hungry, but
There's probably a better way to tell Mama that you're hungry, right?
I'm hungry.
Without hitting her. You could say, "Excuse me, Mama, I'm hungry."
I'm hungry, yeah.
Sorry for hitting you, Mama.
Mama, cover tail. Cover tail. Toddler.
Let's take a moment to sympathize with and empathize with a toddler.
Mama,
Right? Doesn't realize.
Mama, kiss him.
Thank you. You can kiss the hair, and you can also kiss my face because you hit my face. Thank you so much. I like it better when you give me kisses instead of hugs. And you're hungry, and when Mama says this thing that she has to say, she's going to give you some nice, yummy foods to eat, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So coming from a place of compassion, understanding where that person is and how they must communicate, and sometimes even putting boundaries up and choosing not to talk to that person anymore, but forgiving them enough to release yourself of the suffering. You know? You don't have to hold a grudge and hold this angry energy, and you can just release it and place a boundary on the other person. And if it's like a little being who doesn't realize what they're doing, you know, there's ways to go about correcting the behavior and communicating in a way that they will understand. But I actually don't even really need to have a conversation. I have a conversation with him because it's a learning opportunity.
Mama, look at this out.
Yeah. Let me kiss your hair.
Mama, what do you have?
You kiss my hair too?
What's on my hair? What's
Oh, another example is I got hit in the face by a 3-year-old yesterday. Not this 3-year-old, another 3-year-old. And it totally bruised my nose, right? Because I had glasses on, and it was pretty hard. And there's some folks that could be like frustrated about that happening. Like, yeah, it did hurt. But also, I understood that he's 3, you know, and not aware of his energy. And it's a learning opportunity, and I'm not going to get mad at him for it. I will express to him that was not like a nice thing to do. And then I move on, right? Because I'm from a place of understanding, like, yeah, I'm going to feel this, my nose for a little bit, but it already happened, you know? So I'm going to move on. I'm not going to hold a grudge against the 3-year-old. This is like... I don't know, I'm sure there's some describing words for like what this is. This is a silly thing to do. This doesn't look like food. This is not food. You want Mommy to get you some real food? Yeah? Okay. Mommy will get you some real food if you let go of her hair. Okay? And if you say, bye, peace, love, lightness, and gratitude. Can you say it?
No.
You can't say it?
The first grade.
Oh, okay. Alright,